Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Daily Diary playlist. As usual, before I discuss what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Diary video, I want to read you a chapter from the Bible. Today it will be the fifth book of Moses called Deuteronomy, chapter 19. When the Lord thy God hath cut off the nations whose land the Lord thy God giveth thee, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their cities and in their houses, thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee in the midst of thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. Thou shalt prepare thee a way, and divide the coasts of thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to inherit, into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee thither. And this is the case of the slayer, which shall flee thither, that he may live. Whoso killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hated not in time past, as when a man goeth into the wood with his neighbor to hew wood, and his hand fetcheth a stroke with the axe to cut down the tree, and the head slippeth from the helve, and lighteth upon his neighbor that he die, he shall flee unto one of those cities and live. Lest the avenger of the blood pursue the slayer while his heart is hot, and overtake him, because the way is long, and slay him, whereas he was not worthy of death, inasmuch as he hated him not in time past. Wherefore I command thee, saying, Thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee, and if the Lord thy God enlarge thy coast, as he hath sworn unto thy fathers, and give thee all the land which he promised to give unto thy fathers, if thou shalt keep all these commandments to do them, which I command thee this day, to love the Lord thy God, and to walk ever in his ways, then shalt thou add 3 cities more for thee, beside these 3. That innocent blood be not shed in thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance, and so blood be upon thee. But if any man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him mortally that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities, then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence, and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. Then the elders of his Thine eye shall not pity him, but thou shalt put away guilt of innocent blood from Israel, that it may go well with thee. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity, or for any sin, in any sin that he sinneth. At the mouth of 2 witnesses, or at the mouth of 3 witnesses, shall the matter be established. If a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges which shall be in those days. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, if the witness be a false witness, and hath testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him, as he hath thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you. And those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more any such evil among you. And thine eye shall not pity, but life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Hmm. Very interesting chapter here. Hmm. So, the idea of this chapter being to set aside three cities in Canaan, where the idea of being manslayers go, which are people who unintentionally have killed someone. And yeah, very interesting chapter. I actually don't want to offer much analysis in this chapter. So I'll go ahead and end the Bible reading there for today and transition now over to what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Dive video. Since yesterday's Daily Dive video, I worked my software developer job. I uploaded and scheduled my Daily Dive video for 8/15/22, and I have created and will upload and schedule this Daily Dive video for 8/16/22. In terms of how I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling even keel. Everything's going all right. Um, Generally, just grateful because things are going well, and I am looking forward to continuing that. So, yeah. In terms of any like recent events I've been looking at on the news or anything like that, I'm just trying to think if anything has stood out to me. Um, I can't say anything really has. I typically watch world news and things of that sort. Um, a lot of different stories have been there. I can't say anything is particularly standing out to me at this point in time. But yeah, been enjoying. So it's been going well. Other than that, same old stuff in terms of um, having a good time and being grateful for everything in life that God has given me. I speak about being grateful a lot because I am truly a very grateful person. And I say that because you see here, this Coke, for example. I'm so grateful to have a Coke. And I mean that because when I was young, I remember in Bangalore, India, I would visit my every summer actually. I think between first and fifth grade, I went to India for like 2 months, and so I spent probably like a year of my childhood in India over the course of like 6 years. Every summer I would go, and it was really nice there because like it was good to be around my grandparents while they were still there, and I know that every time I would get a Coke or something like that, I would always be so grateful. And it was like it's one of those things where when you're young and you can't afford anything, you think like, oh man, it'd be so nice to get this or something like that. And for me, it's like sometimes those, like for example, like having ice. Like ice used to be a luxury good before they had refrigeration. So, like I have ice, I have fresh milk, I have water, I have like soft drinks, like, and that's not even counting like the more general things that I'm grateful for, like having a roof over my head, or or things like that. And just sometimes like I sit back after the work week and after the workouts are done, and I'm just able to sit and process how thankful I am to God the Father and God the Son for just providing everything for me. And they've done absolutely exceptional job. Well, obviously they always do an exceptional job, but I don't mean like that. I mean like I'm just so grateful for them to them for taking care of me, and I do hope I make them proud as their spirit. So, cheers. And so, with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.